If you are a surgeon, it will be a scalpel. If you are a mechanic, it will be a pipe wrench. But if you are a person on a fat loss journey, what is for you the tool number one? Coming up now on Not Born to Be Fat. Thank you for sticking with me after the intro, and let's get to it. Which is the tool number one for you, beautiful creature that you are trying to lose weight, most importantly fat? So the tool number one is the scale. Here it is, beautiful scale. And this is a tool that you want, just getting rid of the scale, you want to use every single day. And why is that? There are three reasons for this, and reason number one is awareness. Reason number two is direction, and reason number three is motivation. Okay, so for all these three reasons, it's important that you use the scale every day. And let's start with awareness. If you step on the scale every day, you are constantly reminded that you are on a journey, okay? You have a task, and your task is to lose weight. And if you visually see your weight on the scale every day, then this comes for you like a habit. And you understand that you are fat, and you understand this every day, and you understand that you are doing something to make progress. This is awareness. You become aware of the fact that you need to lose weight, and you also become aware of the fact that you are actually doing something to lose weight. This is very important. So every day you step on the scale and you can decide, you read your weight today, current weight, and you can decide if your weight today is going up, is staying steady, or is going down. Every day you make a choice, okay? So this brings us to the reason number two, which is direction. Direction is not only the direction in which you move your weight up or down, but also the speed, how fast you are increasing or decreasing your weight. And in order to have some kind of control on that, you need to measure it. There is no other way. You can't guess it. You need to measure it. And it's extremely easy because the scale is really an inexpensive tool, and it's very easy to use, and it takes just about 10 seconds to just weigh yourself every morning. So I don't see a single reason why you shouldn't do that. So say you know that you must be between, 80 and 83 kilos, then you must stay in that range. So just measure it, and every day you follow your direction. Why is it important to make it every day? Okay, one is awareness, we said it already, but even for direction. Suppose you're driving, right? And I tell you, you have to go straight 500 meters. And you drive, like this. But would you drive with your eyes closed? Would you? 500 meters straight. It's not a big deal, it's just straight. But you wouldn't do it just blind like this. And why is that? We need feedback. We are used to get feedback. Everything you can measure, you can improve. So if you are going a little bit out of track when you're driving, you are correcting for it, and so you go straight. Same thing is with losing weight. You can't just lose weight without knowing where you're going. So every day you gotta measure it and correct. Very simple. Last reason is motivation. If you have read my book, you know that motivation is the first thing, it's the thing number one for losing weight. You can't lose weight without motivation, so you need to create motivation. It's great if you have your inner motivation, like you have this beautiful picture of yourself with six-pack and no fat on you, and this is great. But while you are at losing fat, You need something to keep you going, and reading on the scale every day that you are doing a good job, this is a great source of motivation. What I want you to do now is to get a scale, A, get a scale, and B, start logging your weight. Today, it doesn't matter if you are actually on a diet or not, just start logging your weight. Which kind of scale you need? This is important. You need a digital scale. If you have a scale with the needle, just throw it away. It's not good. Why it's not good? Because we are going to measure very small variation in your weight, because it's not that you lose usually like 1 kilo per day. It's more like 100 grams, 200 grams, and when you are really in the deep, hardcore phase of the diet, then yes, it can be 1 kilo. But during these transition periods, which are longer, this would be 100 grams, 200 grams, so that sort of thing. So you need a scale that is able to measure this amount. So you need a digital scale, and the scale must measure up to 100 grams. That's all you need. It's good if the scale can measure also your body fat percentage. This usually is not very accurate in digital like consumer scales, but it doesn't matter. So if you can find a scale like that, it's good. So how do you, once you have a scale, how do you log your weight? Well, you can do it in very many ways. One way is just to put it down on paper. Other way, if you have Excel, you can just make a chart, you can just log down values. But I suggest you use a phone application, which is called Libra. I will put the link in the description below. And this is actually a great application. It gives you a very nice chart and trend for your weight loss. I've been using it. It is also in my book with my own chart. You can see it there. And so I will try to shoot some little sample of this Libra in another video, just to show you guys how it works and what is that you can get out of it. But for the moment, that's all. So you remember, you have to measure, you have to weigh every morning. I suggest you do this in the very early morning after you get out of bed. You go to the bathroom, you do what you have to do, and then when your body is empty, you step on the scale, and you do this naked. Always remember, you gotta be naked. You place the scale always in the same position, in the same spot, and so you step on it. You can do it 2 or 3 times. Just make sure you get the good average value, and that's your weight for the day. Okay, you log that number. You log down that number. Next morning you do it again, and you see how you compare to the previous day. If you did good, you are less, and if you didn't do good, you have a chance for today to do better. Okay, this is motivation. It doesn't matter if it goes well or wrong, it must give you motivation to do it right. Okay, so learn from your mistakes and just get better. You can lose all the fat you're carrying around, there's no doubt about it. Just you need to want it, and you need to keep yourself on track. So, speaking of which, please subscribe right now, because I am helping you to stay on track. Okay, I'm making all these videos just because I really want to share my experience, and I want you to get rid of the fat you don't need. Okay, so subscribe, you don't miss the other videos, and you get the full picture on how it is to lose weight effectively. Okay, that's it for this one. I'm signing off. I'll see you at the next video.